Good morning.
Hello.
Hi, I'm Pat Healy. I'm the owner of Maine Athletic Health Center, and I'm here with Amanda Ryan. Amanda, you graduated from Brewer High School and played at softball at both Brewer and Husson. Is that correct?
Yes, I did.
Yeah, and you're a pitcher.
Yes.
Okay, so tell me a little bit about you. Tell about your history.
So I started off playing when I think I was probably 10 years old or a little bit younger, instructional through Brewer, worked my way up. Then I played at Brewer High School. I was on the 2008 state championship team. Then I went on to play tons of different summer league softball, got to travel a bunch of cool places, and then went on and played at Husson. I played there from 2011 to 2015. We had a great season throughout that. We were actually all 4 years that I was there, we were division champs.
You were the pitcher for those years.
Mainly for my junior and senior year.
Nice.
It was myself and another girl that we split back and forth.
Nice. That seems to be very common in softball to have like two pitchers in a rotation.
Yeah.
Go
In
ahead.
college, it's a little different because every game that you play is a doubleheader.
Oh,
Not so every game that you go, you got to have more than just one pitcher.
yeah.
It's kind of hard to just live on one pitcher the whole time because especially when you're playing these back-to-back games, you go or you're playing like let's say you play game after game and then you have multiple days, you have to have more than one person that's able to really be able to throw.
Yeah, and it's really interesting because you see a lot less, rotator cuff type injuries in softball players.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, there's a lot that goes into that, but the underhand motion is a lot different, and it doesn't stress those tendons quite as much. So typically, a softball pitcher can go longer or more games than a baseball player.
Oh, definitely. And you do see some like schools that they don't have the luxury of having multiple pitchers. So
Mhm.
they do have somebody who can go game after game after game and can, if they have to,
Mhm.
like they'll go deep into innings and have to pitch more innings than just seven.
Yeah.
But it all goes to, once again, like stretching and taking care of your body from when you're young all the way up. It's just super important.
I have seen some weird injuries in softball pitchers, like stress fractures in the forearm.
Mm-hmm.
I think that particular situation had a lot to do with like arm slot, and she had somebody try to change her technique a little bit, and it ended up bringing her arm out from her body a little bit more, and it was putting more stress on her forearm. So,
Yeah, I could see that. When we're like learning how to do all your mechanics and everything, they always tell you make sure that you're keeping your arm closer to your body than bringing it out and making it where it's not as normal motion for your arm.
right. And I mean, that concept plays into a lot of things. Like if you're trying to lift something and you lift it away from your body, there's a lot more
Yeah.
force on your joints than if you keep it close. So that compact, it plays to efficiency and a lot of different things. So Amanda and I are I've been talking to a couple, a baseball player, a golfer, and I really wanted to get a softball player's input on some mechanics and maybe how the mechanics play into biomechanics. So Amanda is one of the experts, the softball coach at Brewer. Brewer, they've had a very successful softball program, and Skip trusts Amanda with the pitchers to work with some of the pitchers that he has. So I thought she'd be a great resource for us to talk to. So we're going to talk, about some things like wrist snap that I have no idea, no understanding about, maybe some footwork and things like that. So this should be fun.